Number 3 went yard 3 times last game. One down. Now at the plate, Wolf.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. The 2-run shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jacob Reyes. Payoff pitch. Swing and a chopper. Uh-oh, throw goes to second.
Up next to the ring.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 6-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. This is Bryson Stott. Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit into the outfield. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. James Wood getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses. And now 3 in a row.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Gunnar Henderson. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That is ball 4. And that'll bring home a run.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. So a man at first. Wolf next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, center field. Stowers under it. And that will end the inning. The Jays. So 2 down. Now Jacob Reyes. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the series opener here at home. Wolf had a great showing in the win. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Number 3 went yard 3 times. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground. Flips to second. That's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. And next for Toronto, Wolf. coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-2. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Back now in Toronto. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And a good start to the inning.
And smoked.
This is Bryson Stott.
Number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
The 1-2. Runner on the go. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in. 1 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Chopped left side. Wolf. They get the force, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Wolf was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. That is the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. 0-2 now. On the ground to short. Wolf. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Wolf stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 7-4. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Edouard Julien. And that one hammered. Carlson raging back towards the wall. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series. Wolf was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Number 3, fresh off an impressive 2. Now, Wolf digs in now.
Number 3.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Relay throw to third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Edouard Julien will hit next. Ground ball right side. Guerrero over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Wolf.
The shortstop, number 3.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Wolf recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. No question about this one. It's out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. And there's one away. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jacob Reyes. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first in time. First and second, one out. Wolf, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, one out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. That's his 7th home run of the series. And now the first baseman, Ryan Ritchie. This one in the air, center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Wolf had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Wolf tosses to first, and that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Wolf next up for the Blue Jays. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Wolf. On a line. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it...
Wolf over to stop for 1. And that's 2. Wolf digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Good job.
So a man at first. This is Bryson Stott. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Base hit.
Hold on, right here.
Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay throw. And he's out easily. Wolf next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. That one ripped but foul. The Astros holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hard 90.
Can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So digging in, Bryson Stott. Runner takes off. This one chopped up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Up the middle.
1-1-1.
Wolf fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So runner at second, 2 down. Doug Faulkner next up for the Blue Jays. So the tying run at second. This one in the air center field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Number 3 with a remarkable. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Quero. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Sends it to Tolia, and that ends the inning. 1 out, man at first. Wolf next up for the Blue Jays.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Extended the hit streak to 20 games.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Dog.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Wolf digging in. Nobody on. 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Play made. Greg Lawrence up next for the Astros. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. 3rd out. Wolf, 29 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Edgar Quero up next for the Astros. 2 on, 1 out. Double play ball to second. The flip. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 down. Stepping in, Wolf.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. So up next, Thomas Takahashi. Up the middle, flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Runner at second, 2 down. Wolf next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one is absolutely belted. Going. Gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 12-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now Edgar Quero. The Stros down to their final strike. This one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays even this series up at a game apiece. Wolf had a great showing in the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Number 3 with an off-the-charts. So 2 down, and now Wolf. Foul ball there. Wolf was launching balls out left and right in his last game, hitting 4 home runs. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Michael Toglia. Swing and he popped it up. Wilson settles underneath it. And that is the inning. 1 out and a runner at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So up next for Toronto, Michael Toglia. He's 0 for 1. First offering, runner goes in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. 1 out, and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Come on, Spike, get down.
Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
On the ground to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. First and second, 2 outs. Thomas Takahashi up next for the Astros. Ground ball up the middle. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. 2 left for the Astros. Wolf made a massive impact in his last game with 4 home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. stays alive. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did. Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Chan takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Man at first, Blake Hunt up next for the Astros. To the right side, hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well done, drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Wolf digging in, runner in scoring position, game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch.
So the tying run at second.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Vladdy comes in to score. Relay throw to second. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. But they do get a run. Here in extras here. Here's the third baseman, number 6. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Base hit. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Wolf digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give him the moment they're hoping for.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Here deep into extra innings. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, wow. That was so close to ending this one. Man, just bent.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.